That they brulee and they melt it on like potatoes and meats. It's just big
We went to go visit one of New Jersey's most popular pizza restaurants, Razza. Now, first thing I'm going to say about this place is that you have to appreciate Chef Dan. Like when you go to a restaurant, you see the owner there mingling with the guests, going in and out of the kitchen. Like that is something that you just have to admire. So we went there, we actually saw him, and I'm not gonna interrupt anybody by saying what's up, but it's cool to see that. We couldn't get a reservation actually because the only reservation was at 9:15. That was just too late for us. So with the kids at home, we had a babysitter. We just did a walk-in to see if we could squeeze into a spot, and luckily we could. But there was an hour and a half wait. So in the meantime, we went out and did a little walked about 20 minutes to an arcade at the Newport Mall, and played some games, played some basketball, did some laser tag, whatever. But yeah, just having a good time. We walked back, or we actually took a lift back to our reservation because we didn't want to miss it, and we didn't want to risk walking 20 minutes. So we took the cab back real fast, and then we were greeted with a seat at the bar.
You excited?
Our bartender was super lovely, super high energy, and it was she's made the evening fun. My wife wanted to taste some wines. We got to sample like 3 or 4 wines before she chose her bottle or chose the glass she wanted. I didn't order any wine because I had a long day, and I'm like, if I drink, I'm probably just gonna pass out at the bar. So I just didn't drink. I don't know why. I'm a sucker for meatballs, and my wife loves bread and butter, and I figured it'd be a win-win. We get the bread and butter, we taste all these beautiful selections of butter that are inoculated with different enzymes to give them a nice cheesy and creamy flavor, and then we'd have some extra bread to dip in our meatballs. Now the meatballs were something sort of like a phenomenal creation. They were super tender, and the sauce was delicious, and it tasted almost like the meatballs were cooked in the sauce because the sauce had this nice acidity but nice umami flavor from like the meat juices being cooked into it, and it was amazing. The meatballs were fantastic, the sauce was amazing, but what binded it all together was that beautiful ricotta. Like the ricotta cheese was just like so light and airy and creamy. It was truly fantastic. And one thing I noticed, like looking in, you can see the kitchen. You can, no matter where you are at in this restaurant, which is actually expanded now, like where we sat, we could see the kitchen, we could see the hotline, we could see the chefs. And every pizza that came out, he would check. He would literally pick it up and check the bottom to see if there was nice leoparding on the crust and make sure that the crust was nice and crispy and not soggy, which is like, that is just dedication. Overall, Razza was a great restaurant. I think when you go to a restaurant like this, there's so much hype to live up to, and sometimes it's hard to meet that expectation. Like they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Sometimes you just gotta go for a walk-in and wait an hour and a half. This is Fine Dining, where we discover the world of food. And you know what to say, you gotta eat good food to cook good food. Bread and butter? It's crispy. Ooh. Do you like blue cheese? Mm-hmm. Here, here's some butter, Jane. Your favorite. Can you try it? See if you like it?
I do like it, actually.
You do like it? Oh, can Daddy have some too? You hear that crunch? Oh, that crunch. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good butter, right? Good butter.
That's my favorite.
High five. Delicious.
My favorite.
Your favorite. He loves bread and butter. Pizza spot, right? You want to go next time?